So you're thinking about buying a Toll Brothers home in Walsh Ranch in Aledo, Texas. Well, today I'm going to walk you through their model home that's about to go on the market for sale, fully furnished. If you want to stay up to date with what's going on in Aledo, Texas, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know everything that's going on in Aledo. So I have people reach out to me all the time, friends, potential clients, people who want to move to Aledo, reaching out to me and asking me what it's like to live in Aledo, Texas, where they should buy, what the best neighborhoods are, and I love it. I love living in Aledo, and I gotta tell you, the record for the farthest away person I've helped move to Aledo is Italy. So I'd love for you to help me beat that. I'm currently talking to someone from Canada, obviously not as far away, but really still a great option. So here, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna walk up. So let's take a look at the exterior before we head in. We're gonna have to walk into the sales office first, then we'll come back out and walk through the front door. There's some good incentives I wanna make sure you're aware of. They're running some specials I'll walk you through at the end, but I wanna tell you about what's currently available. So this is the Longview that we're gonna take a look at. It has almost 20-foot ceilings, guys. It's a really great property. And here's the thing. It's not currently available, but the Pampa is the closest floor plan probably to what we're looking at today that's currently available. I have some clients that actually just contracted they're about to contract on the Salado later today. They made their final decisions. And Toll Brothers is running a sales event through February 11th on top of the incentives they're already giving. So stick around to the end to see what kind of incentives this national sales event is offering, and then to see maybe even what lots are still available. So we are in phase 3 of Walsh Ranch right now, and let's go check out, let's walk into the front door and not walk through the pantry or the laundry room, and we're gonna see what this is like. All right, so we've got a big glass frosted door right here. I'm gonna take us in. Because like I said, this is a model home. What you may or might not know about a lot of model homes is the builders do put a fair amount of upgrades in these homes to really showcase what is available. So you have really nice hardwood floors all the way throughout, like the whole downstairs except some of the bedrooms, and look at this big, beautiful staircase. Now, one of the great things about Toll Brothers is that they let you make so many decisions. They're trying to give you as much of a custom feel as possible while still making it like where they can still do it and you're not actually paying the price of a custom home. So you can pick, your steps, you can pick the little the fall piece here, you can pick the color of the skirt along the stairs, you can pick what flooring goes in each room and it can be separate. Toll Brothers does not just offer packages that you have to choose from. So here's a study. Guys, these are 10-foot ceilings throughout most of the property, which is great. They've got these really tall doors that really make this home feel big. This has a powder room here, front guest bed. Hey guys, what's going on? Standing shower, big walk-in closet. Look at those beautiful windows, all that sunlight that comes in. It's actually kind of a cloudy day today, but the sun's peeking out now. So here's the master is awesome. All right, you can do some really cool things. I mean, you can put like a mud rack here. Here's your laundry room. You have built-ins all the way up. You can have a sink here. Not all of this is standard. Here's one of my favorite features. These stackable doors. We're gonna take a look at that, then we'll take a look at the kitchen. But guys, look at this. This is the door to the backyard. And you can just open this all the way up. Kind of the idea is, we're gonna take a look at this. And so look, you've got here. Now today's not a great day to leave that all the way open. I can take a look at this backyard. One thing about Walsh is retaining walls are very common. This is a taller than normal retaining wall. Not all the homes are like this, but just know to expect some level of retaining wall. So look at this, guys. On spring and the fall days when everything's great and the weather's awesome, This is a really cool feature. Really kind of bring in that outdoor space and make it part of your living room. I'm going to close this for them. Let's take a look upstairs. That's nice. All right, and here's the kitchen. Here's kind of one of the highlights, obviously. You've got the cabinets all the way to the ceiling. You've got your big island, six burner cooktop, built-in fridge. I'm not gonna open the pantry. They've got all their water bottles and stuff in there. Big dining room, guys. And again, this flooring all the way throughout. And let's take a look at that fireplace all the way up. Okay, now remember, this home's actually gonna go on sale in the next 30 to 45 days, fully furnished. So everything you see in here, except what's branded Toll Brothers, is gonna be in the home. So, I mean, can you imagine just like the beautiful decoration and everything in here, and you just getting to move in? So, no exact pricing yet. I was told it will probably be in the high 800s, which is really a good price for a home with all these upgrades. So, let's keep going. We're gonna take a look at the master, then the upstairs. They have the added game room, and then I'm gonna talk about some more of the incentives that we're looking at. So, let's go. All right, so in here, we're gonna hit the master, and you've got these really tall ceilings. It's just beautiful. Big windows, lots of light, lots of room. And then the master bath. So the master bath is always one of my favorite rooms. We've got separate vanities. We've got the standalone tub. Now here's one thing that I think they should have done differently, guys. They did not put a second shower head in this master. If you ask me, that's like the one upgrade you have to do on any home you build. 2 shower heads. I can't tell you how great it is to have 2 shower heads. But otherwise, it's really great. Let's take a look at this closet. Good sized closet. You got some more storage under the stairs. And then we're gonna come here. Now we're gonna walk back out. I'm gonna show you these really high ceilings in the living space, and we're gonna head upstairs. So, I mean, you got so much height that they have art on the walls. So with Toll Brothers, the level of choices they offer is you can even pick the iron railings, you can pick the door types, your trim. So many selections. Now let's walk up these stairs. Now they have this hardwood upstairs as well. Now that is an upgrade, but it's a really nice one. So from up here, you've got the view down into the entryway and the foyer. And over here, you've got the kitchen and the living room. Come into the living space over here. And with the upgraded media room. So sometimes they're running incentives where they give you kind of a dollar amount that you can use to do upgrades on your property as you're building. And if you get free incentives, that is one of the top things you should do. You're adding square footage to your home, which is going to straight up add value. So you have a Jack and Jill here. I'll walk through, kind of the kids' bathroom, the sink tub combo. We're going to keep coming. It's a really nice view. So out this window, you can see a lot of the amenities like the event center, the workout space, maker's room, all that stuff. So we're going to head back down. We're going to take a look at some of the incentives they're offering. We're going to talk about that. You get to see this staircase going down. Okay, so we're gonna head back in here. This is the kind of the sales office. This will end up being the garage. So this will all be cleared out. A normal garage will be here. And let's take a look at, again, so we have multiple floor plans currently available. The Cisco, the Kilgore, the Levon, and the Pampa. They are having a sales event right now, and all their properties that qualify. So everything here in Walsh Ranch has some limited time incentives if you contract by February 11th. Now, I don't want to quote you an exact dollar amount, but I can tell you they are offering some really great incentives depending on how you structure your deal and what property you're looking at. You could be looking at $40,000, $50,000 in incentives being kind of credited towards upgrades, lot premiums, all your selections. So some really good stuff. You can really get some good upgrades on your property that won't cost you anything additional if you can fit them in the incentives. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. And remember, if you're considering moving to Aledo, Texas, whether it's the next week or the next year, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, book a Zoom call, whatever way works for you. Reach out to us. We'd love to help you figure out how to make this a smooth and easy transition.